wa ta'ala. And likewise, that hope that is enabling the individual, knowing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward him, knowing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala la yudi'u ajra man amila, that Allah will not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not take away, that's the word, will not take away from the reward of the one that is doing the action. Allah will not take away from the action of the individual. Now for him, that hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is rewarding him, that he is doing forth the action. So therefore, these are the two types of hope, meaning the hope that is barakallahu fikum, that is praiseworthy, and the hope that is not praiseworthy, that is blameworthy. So this was in regard to the hope that is linked with the love, the great love for Allah, and the total humility that the individual has for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And whoever has this type of hope to someone else, the hope that is linked with at-tadhalluli wal-ghayatul hubb, that it's not gonna be it's an act of worship that he is giving to someone else, and wa huwa sara mushrikan, he will be a polytheist if he does so. So here the hope that is blameworthy, as the Shaykh hafidhahullah, he say, la budda min al-amal, the hope has to have action with it. He say, amma annaka tarju allaha walakinnaka la ta'amal fahadha ta'til lis-sabab. He say, as the individual, he hope and it's something from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He hopes something from Allah, walakinna, but the individual, he does not put forth no actions. He doesn't put forth no action. He say it is as if the individual is negating the means to be taken. He is nullifying the means. He is negating. He is putting a cross on the means. So the Shafidullah, he say, فَالرَّجَاءُ الْمَحْمُودِ. So therefore this hope is a hope that is blameworthy. And this is unfortunately the hope that the majority, غالب الناس على هذا الرجاء, that the majority of people, they are upon this hope. They will hope, but they won't put no action. Man, I hope I'm going to be a millionaire. But the man will be the last one to wake up in the house. After everybody go to work, then he will get up, trying to find out where's the cup of coffee I can drink. Asking the mother, can I have a piece of bread? The man is a grown man. He want to be rich. But he'll be the last one to get up. While everybody get up and go to work, he's still on his bed. He's still enjoying his sleep. He won't put no efforts. The man say, I want to memorize Juz Amma before next Ramadan. But you don't find him in any time opening the Quran and read. Would he memorize Juz Amma? He ain't putting no action, no efforts. If he hoping that I will memorize this surah by this, then this is a hope that is what? Blameworthy. If a person hope that I'm going to be a doctor one day and you're not going to no medical school, maybe you'll be a root doctor. And even that, you have to learn the science of the plants. Even if not, you're going to kill somebody. The man come with like something with the stomach, you give him something with the brain. So even with that, you have to have knowledge about the matter. But ala kullin farraja, the hope that is mahmud, the hope that is praiseworthy, it is that huwa alladhi yakunu ma'ahu amalun salih. It is that which the person has hope, but he couple it with what? With the righteous actions. He will couple it with righteous action. It's not like a hope that is on one end and the actions is on another end. La, he has to connect them together. Barakallahu fikum. He hopes to be having some money. He will get up and get a trade. He'll get up and learn a trade. Or he'll get up and, alhamdulillah, buy and sell. He get up and, repair a tire. Or he get up and paint the wall, or whatever the case might be, that he will, alhamdulillah, by which that he will have, alhamdulillah, by the permission of Allah, what was his matlub, what was what he was going for. So the Shaykh Hafidhahullah, he say, أما الرجاء غير محمود فهو الرجاء الذي ليس معه عمل صالح. He say, but as the hope that is not praiseworthy, meaning it is blameworthy, it is the one that the individual does without putting forth no action. He say, والعمل الصالح على توفر فيه شرطين ما توفر فيه شرطين أو شرطان كلاهما جائز شرطين أو شرطان. He say that now the Shaykh Hafidhahullah is dealing with what is a righteous action. He say the righteous action is that action that has both inclusive these two things, these two conditions. He say the righteous action is the action that has both of these two at the same time, not one without the other, or not the other without the other one. La, but both of them at the same time. Both of them at the same time. Number one is al-ikhlasu lahu azza wa jalla. Al-ikhlasu lahu azza wa jalla, to have this sincerity for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To have the sincerity for Allah. To have the sincerity for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Meaning the individual does the action purely for Allah. He does the action purely for Allah. And as we were mentioning earlier, and I hope the people understand what we were saying, was if a person, he does any action that is the action of worship, he is doing it and for the simple reason that he want to get paid. For the only reason why he is doing it. The only reason why he is doing it is that he just want to get the check at the end of the week. You didn't get upset. I said it more than I'm not saying that. You didn't take it offended. I used the imam first before I said the one thing. Not saying that you're getting paid or anything like that. But I'll just give an example and give the example that everybody can see right away. You know what I'm saying? So if the person, barakallahu fikum, he does the action, and these acts of worship, but the reason why he's doing it, I'm saying the sole reason why he is doing it, it is because he want to cash out. That's the only reason why he's doing it. That's the only reason why he's doing it.
He said even if you are doing it for Allah, but you're still mixing the two.
Yes. Yes. Come on. So that's why it goes back to the intention. That's why action can be done like this. You see an individual being this, doing that, and stuff like this. But he has another. He was doing it for something else. Whether he's doing it for the people to see him or to hear of him, or for the people. Subhanallah al-Azim. Hudayfa ibn al-Yaman, he mentioned. He say al-munafiqeen. He say that the hypocrites, they love praise and they hate criticism. He say the hypocrites. I can read if you want to. He say the hypocrites, they love praise. يحبون الثناء. They love praise. ويكرهون الذم, and they hate criticism. They love praise and they hate criticism. And he said that the person of the Sunnah al-Aqs, he say he hate praise and he love criticism. Because the criticism will make you what? Better. It doesn't matter now how the individual is doing it. Let him bash you, put you down, belittle you. If he's giving you what will make you better, take it, man. And let him with how he's handling it with Allah. Right? He want to show you ignorant. He want to show you don't know nothing. Alhamdulillah. Take what you need from what he's saying of the truth. Take it. And don't, alhamdulillah, take it and move on. Because it's only going to make you better. But Amma, the hypocrite, he love praise. He love praise. but he hates to be criticized. So that's why, alhamdulillah, we have to develop within ourselves the love of being criticized. Now let the individual, whatever he's doing it for, that's between him and Allah. He's doing it to down you, he's doing it to belittle you, that's between him and Allah. But amma us, let's take the criticism and then better ourselves up. And better ourselves up. Because at the end of the day, this is what is important for us to what? To better ourselves up. It doesn't matter how the individual coming at you. Because it is also one of the tricks of the shaitan. The shaitan will make the individual that's supposed to give you good, present it to you in an evil way. Sometimes. Yes.
In terms of intention, me and a brother was discussing an intro, and mentioning about having pure intentions for the hijrah. Whether, because some may say, okay, yes, I want to make hijrah, but they may be in a tight situation financially, or they may find some social, it may be tough in the area they're in, socially, just to live. And we were saying that you have to have the intention, the pure intention for Allah, whether you're a millionaire and you're comfortable, or other than that.
Ala kullin, yes, the intention is the intention. But al-isti'dad amrun akhar. Getting ready, being ready is another thing. Having the intention is one, and being ready, meaning preparing. I want to say get ready. I'm saying preparing is another thing. So whatever is the preparation, and remember, barakallahu fiqh, that Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, radiyallahu anhu wa arda, he wanted to make hijrah, right? He wanted to make hijrah from Makkah to Medina, right? When the Muslims was making hijrah from Makkah to Medina, he went and bought 2 camels and put it on the back of his house and start, barakallahu fikum, fattening them up for if he's going for the hijrah, that will be his means to get to that place. So the preparation, barakallahu fikum, is there. Preparation is there also. Alhamdulillah, preparation for on the way, or preparation or when you get there, and all of that is part of the preparation, inshallah. Ala kullin, the intention is something that is very important. And as the Salaf, they used to say, Ma jahadtu ala nafsi mujahadat al-ikhlas. I never fight on myself any battle that was more difficult than having the good intention. In other words, nothing was more difficult on me than purifying my intention. Nothing was more difficult on me except purifying my intention. That's why that's an important matter, man. This is a condition where Allah will accept the action. Having the pure intention. Pure intention. In what you do, what you leave off, where you go, where you refrain from, all of this has to have what? A pure intention. Hatta, alhamdulillah, the individual sitting and reading has to have a pure intention for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Likewise, the one sitting down, he has to have meaning, alhamdulillah, listening to the class and the like, he has to have a pure intention. He's not coming, I love Abdullah. He's going to be in the class, so I'm going to make it to the class today. La. Or alhamdulillah, I love the AC at Ibn Abbas. I love the coffee and stuff like this. So all of this, alhamdulillah, has to be, we got to cut the fat of the meat. All of this nonsense. And alhamdulillah, have it purely for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I don't like the brother really, but alhamdulillah, I'm seeking knowledge. No, I'm saying in case. It happened. You can have alhamdulillah, we were not created to be all buddies, man. This is the reality. It's not everything that the next brother do that you will like. It's not everything that he will do. He will say the word that he use that you will agree. Certain thing he say I don't think that you should say this. And this we human being. That's why I would say all the time, if I make a mistake, please rectify me, because I might say a word that is not proper for me to say. So the first condition is for the amalu salih is what? Is that the action have to have ikhlas. And he say athani, and this is alhamdulillah known to all of us, alhamdulillah, but there's a good revision bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. He say al-amru thani, or second condition, is al-mutaba'a lir-rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It is to follow the